The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? You look at Wembanyama. He spent his whole rookie season being a difference maker on this team. And as the season comes to an end, he's sitting in the third-place spot.
And as we approach the end of the season, he's been putting himself in great position to make a run at the Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, he's in the conversation at least. Some other rookies have lost their momentum as this season has gone on, but this guy right here, he's still near the top of the pack.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Zach LaVine out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's John Wall. And it's Money in at the center position. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Cam Reddish is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And we've moved towards the back end of the season, Richard. How much is this part of the year a game of attrition?
Oh, nobody is healthy right now. That's just a part of it. That's why depth matters so much. Plus, your mental toughness is tested to a max right now. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Back to Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
And Gonzalez gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The shot by Russell, no good. Richard, looking at Chris Paul's career up until this point, he's someone that makes every team he's on better.
Yeah, it's because he's just such a great leader, someone that commands excellence, not just from himself, but his teammates and his entire organization.
Here's Davis. After the basket by San Antonio.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Driving in, and he jams it home with authority.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From behind the arc, sinks the tray.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Gonzalez, and a nice finish on the layup. Gonzalez has got 10 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
James, outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
Pass to Gonzalez. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside Russell. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Outside Wembanyama. Outside LaVine. Here's Gonzalez. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's James. Rebound San Antonio. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. With the drive. That one goes in.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The Lakers trail. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Norman Powell. Dario Saric is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Sohan in at point guard.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Prince for 3. Powell pulls it in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. San Antonio calls timeout. Changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wall comes in for Sohan. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's LaVine. Taking them all on. LaVine. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So look, defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
LaVine with it. Russell covering. Oh, could be inside, but LaVine gets. It through.
Great fight. Not an easy bucket for LaVine.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Hachimura. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented and will show a lot of time.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And it's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's James. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
LaVine against Vanderbilt. And LaVine with the basket on the assist by Saric.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Ball against Russell. It's James on the wing. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
San Antonio leading. Saric finds Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Chris Paul, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Russell. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The shot off that time. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball. But in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs.
They built a nice lead. I like their rhythm on offense. Kind of like us on the set. We're in the flow.
Big fella, that was well said. And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, scaling the heights of our rankings, they sit atop their division, man. Shaq, tell us how they're doing it.
A division? With a calculator, I guess. Why do you ask me those questions? Oh, my goodness.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 7. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Reddish. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Reddish has got 6.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Gonzalez. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Gonzalez at the line for 1.
Here's Russell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Out to James for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Left side Reddish. The three is up. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 6th assist of the night. San Antonio calls timeout.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls. Let's make some noise.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Number 1, San Antonio.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
.143 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Shoots over Davis. And Gonzalez gets it to go. Gonzalez has got 7 points for the quarter.
When you've got a small guy on you, you just have to take advantage of it. Nice, easy jumper for him.
Here's Dinwiddie. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. Hachimura covering. And that one's good. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Wembanyama finds Paul. Gonzalez misses. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
The shot by Russell, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Gonzalez gets it to go.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Wall. Davis on the double team. And there it is for him. Gonzalez has got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Lakers call timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, Lakers hype squad. Let them breathe. Wow, let's get hype one more time for your Lakers hype squad.
Pass to Russell. Shoots it from the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Gonzalez. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gonzalez has got 31. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Come on, everybody.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Wembanyama, Chris Paul out there with John Wall. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Money in at the 5.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Hachimura. Three-pointer. Gonzalez pulls it in. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
San Antonio calls timeout. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. On offense, here is San Antonio. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Gonzalez has got 4 points this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
James has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Drops in the layup for 2. Gonzalez has got 37.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
1:49 left to play in the fourth. Basket's good. Gonzalez has got 39.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Davis can't hit. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 16-point lead. Count it. Gonzalez has got 41.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Money.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Davis has gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Here's Gonzalez. Check by Davis. Gonzalez misses.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Saric checks in for Wembanyama. Coffey comes in for Zach LaVine. Powell, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Sohan subbed in for Wall. Pass to Hood-Schifino. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, Wood's reach and vertical is an effective combination. He gets up over the defense so easily.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 40, Julian Champagnie.
Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Wood with the screen. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Now here's Dinwiddie from deep. And no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Gonzalez. And stolen by Hayes. Here's the break. Here's Hood-Schifino. The Lakers with another miss. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.